Moments away as the drama awaits. From Atlanta, Georgia, the Timberwolves taking on the Hawks. For the Timberwolves, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with the win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Hawks, Timberwolves, up next.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better win. I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop the pocket profit every morning? He had the gas to play fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards out there with Williams. Then there's Holland. Then there's Williamson. And it's Howard in at center. And for the Hawks, the front court is Risacher and Johnson. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Jamison in at the 5 down low. And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
You know, sometimes when you focus on individual success, the team suffers for it. In this case, MP has energized this group because now everyone is trying to win their own matchups. It's almost like a competition within the game. And the next step will be crucial, though. Can MP maintain and even increase his impact going forward?
In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Pass to Young. Now Risacher. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. It's Edwards on the wing. Johnson against Williams. Here's Holland. Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Williams can't hit. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one. Limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Here's Young after the made shot from Williams.
I'm playing 2K my career right now.
He can't get it to go. Now
I'm graphics on VC.
For 3, Edwards.
Yeah.
Rebound.
Hope 2 live stream. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Against the Timberwolves.
Yeah. Hope y'all night going well.
It's a fast track.
Talk to me in your comment.
I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
No coverage that time.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped in 55 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his
effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Timberwolves on defense. Johnson finds Young. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shoots the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Minnesota leading by 4. Back to Williams. Holland the pass to Williams. Here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Good checked in for the Hawks. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Minnesota. Good on the second free throw. .149 left to play here in the first. Good deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Got it.
Calls timeout.
Atlanta.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bridges. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Williams. And it's Mobley in at the 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Hood. 9 points in the game so far. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Here's Williams. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Hood. He's coming off a 25-point game against Min rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you a willing facility.
Williams and Young, here we go. That one falls. Young's got 8 points.
Oh, such a field shot there. Floater.
Young against Williams. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move and finished off by Williams.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Young with the steal. Pass to Hood. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Edwards. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trey is, but what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
So it's Atlanta now after the miss from Williams. Back to Hood. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hood's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Now you look at Williams, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
Really astounding percentage for a point guard. He knows how to get to the bucket and how to create easy chances for himself, but that's just one small part of it. Mostly it's due to that ridiculous silky smooth touch he's got from the outside.
And Atlanta has possession after the three-pointer from Williams drills the three-pointer. Hood's got 14 points.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Williams in a screen on Hood. Williams for three, and it's Jemison with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Becker. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Fires from way outside. Williams can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jemison. Here's Becker. And it's off from three-point range. Williams for three, and he trains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, that it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
They come. All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The front court is Rieseshay and Johnson. And it's Young, and it's Jamison in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. And it's Rieseshay missing. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jalen Johnson. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And Williams drops them both. The Hawks trailing. Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
Now, here is Young. After the miss from Williams, he gets it in there. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've been slightly off the mark here early in the season. Not awful by any stretch of the imagination, but just not quite at the level many had predicted.
Well, it's been an R&B start for them, very smooth. And for all the talk coming into the year that they were just going to run away and hide at the top of the standings, it's looking like it might be not so easy for them.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Becker, Edwards defending. Pass to Jamison. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Bridges is checked in for Holland.
Hey, by the time you put that phone down, go to sleep, yeah. All right, now, Younger.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Young with the steal. Down low. Here's Becker. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Williamson kicks to Williams. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Rieseshay. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williams, that's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the call will be against D. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:33 left to play in the third. On its way from Young for 2, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Here's Williams. Here's Toole. No good on the triple. The Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Back to Young. And stolen by Williamson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. .40 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. Bridges with the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 39.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Young. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams for 3. And it's Jemison with the rebound. Jemison's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses.
What? He shot that at
Hawks. Nice game. Great performance by D.
Our defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last time out. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Hood. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Mobley is out there with Towns. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Williams at the point. And here's Hood. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Rizier sets the screen for Hood. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Jemison, and the rejection by Towns. Williams for 3, and again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So both teams changing it up here. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Johnson right side. Young outside to take the lead. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Becker. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Edwards. Williams with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Launches a 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Williams. Williams has got 45 points. Here's Young. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves leading by 7. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Rizachet with it. Pass to Jemison. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Timeout, Hawks.
Not popping, man.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And they'll get another chance. Johnson, good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Williams up on top, defended by Young, and it's good, 2 points. Williams has got 47 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Young's shot is off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Howard with a screen on Young. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Williams scanning the floor. This one for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They retain possession. Here he goes. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Shooting for Minnesota. Williams. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Atlanta. It's a 13-point game. To the paint. Here's McGowan.
Price, McGowan.
Williams for 3. Basket good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...
Way to bring the effort tonight. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
So I figure you saw that tweet.
Yeah, I saw it.
And you didn't say anything back?
Nope. I remember what you told me last time.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
What's wrong?
MP. You got that look in your eye tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And the injury situation as we take a look, a half dozen players out of the lineup.
Some tough luck for both teams here early. This is when your determination is tested.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Bol out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Primo in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Timberwolves, both of the towers out there for them. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Williams, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
Now here's Ingram. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. And he comes up with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Taking a look at Minnesota, they've been one of the top teams thus far in the NBA Cup. 3-0 in group play.
And a chance tonight at home to leave no doubt. Go 4-0, win this group, and fly into the quarterfinals.
And then, looking at where the Pelicans stand, it has not been a good NBA Cup for them. 0-3 record.
And with this being the final group game, they will not advance. It's so tough for them. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Here's Primo, guarded by Edwards. Primo, good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
Williams against Garland. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Williams from long range. No good. Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Williams from long range. Again, the miss by Williams.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Edwards. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Defended by Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Nora. Towns with the ball. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Jones, the pass to Ingram. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Jones. Pass to McBride. They set the pick. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Just 3 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Here's Howard. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Minnesota up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Making a change here. Williams is checked in. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Nwora in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Dean, their last time out against the Trailblazers, was a man on a mission. He had 57 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Gobert's checked in for Howard. Garland against Williams. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 7.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Pass to Ellis. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Williams. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here's New Orleans now. Following the score by Minnesota, here's Primo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you do it.
Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the shot is good by Garland.
Anyone who questions Garland's deep range, run that film right back.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Nora. And Miles Bridges subbed in for Edwards. Bol, he's checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Garland.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Defended by Gobert.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pelicans trail by 10. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. McBride passes to Ingram. That three's off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's McBride. Yet to see a basket. Three-pointer. And that's good. Ingram for 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
It's Williams, high post. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got 23 points.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
And Williams punches it home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Ingram with a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
The Timberwolves coping with the injury concerns. Not having Zion is tough, but certainly affects the balance of power out there.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Timberwolves.
They're 3.
Thanks for tuning in.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So for New Orleans right now, Brandon Ingram out there with Bol Bol. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Primo in at the 2. Outside Bol. Outside Garland. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 13 now.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has welcomed Anthony Edwards to a co-starring role on the Wolves. Towns said, quote, "I never wanted to be a bad vet. I wanted to be one of the successful stories that brought the best out of the young guy, and I think I've done a great job of supporting Ant." Brian, reminiscent of how KG helped him years back, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. And it's Garland with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 12-point game. Launches a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Garland, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Primo, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Garland. 13 points in the game.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Edwards gets the bucket.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Primo. To halt the run. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Garland. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. While we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Pass to Primo. They need this. Knocks down the long J. Primo's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams from long range knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Primo. Back to Garland. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 15 points in the game.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
Outside, Williams. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution.
Pass to Primo. Fires the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams passes to Gobert. The 3 ball. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 41.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That's good from Garland.
And Garland does a little bit of everything.
They've got Williams, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 44.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Garland for 3. Nora grabs the board. Nora's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Williams misses. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. McBride passes to Garland. Here's Primo. Puts up a 3. The shot won't fall.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Duke. Out to the right wing. Ellis, good. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside, Williams. All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
The first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by New Orleans. Garland for 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Williams from long range. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for D.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Here's Primo. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Williams misses. Here's Primo. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Ellis. No good with the triple. Williams from long range. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that's an intentional foul. That one's off. And he sinks the second. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase.
Hey, good go, MP. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Yeah, we're worried you went too far.
Yeah, I think I let my emotions.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Way to bring home that W.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Minnesota, fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And, of course, the Suns, 7.5 games behind.
And I think for Minnesota, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but clearly this is an elite team.
Without question, I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized. This is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns, you've got Hachimura, Devin Booker out there with Jones, and it's Carrington in at the two-guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Williams is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Bridges in at the 3. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taken his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
Booker outside from downtown. Rebound, Minnesota. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Back to Booker. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Towns a screen on Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Hachimura. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Walsh has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there it is for him. And it's 6 points for Williams. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Outside, Towns. Gobert with a screen for Williams. There's the drive, and that one is good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against Miami got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points, and he was so productive offensively, he wound up setting a new season high for himself in scoring. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Towns a screen on Booker. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got his 2nd bucket.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Booker, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Williams with a clean look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Doing all right. You got him.
And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Wade. Jayshawn Tate out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard. Williams looking over the floor. To the middle, and Gobert kicks to Williams. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the call will be against Dean. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Wara checked in. Wade finds Booker. Nesmith with the ball. Out left to the wing. Pass to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Screened by Jones. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Back to Williams. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 16. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Booker the pass to Jones. Back to Booker from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Wara's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Williams. Into the lane. Pass to Gobert. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Dean.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
1:14 left in the first half. Back to Hachimura. The trade. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
to the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Two emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Williams for three. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Pass to Jones. Here's Carrington. LeVert defending. Now Tate, just 5 to shoot. Now here's Booker beyond the arc. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Williams for three. The shot will not fall. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Timberwolves lead by 19 and will return shortly.
Hey, you know, folks are hyped about the arrival of Julius Randle. He's a proven scorer and an all-star talent, and what he did for the team last year, boy.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Timberwolves.
You have certain players that...
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already got a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Williams. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 19-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Williams kicks to Edwards. Outside Williams. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Booker against Williams. Pass to Carrington. Back to Booker. A 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Left side Williams. It's up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Carrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker with a deep 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From deep, Williams. And Jones pulls it down.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Now while Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Williams, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Nice move. Here's Williams. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Suns trail by 16. Here's Walsh. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Nesmith comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Pritchard in for Devin Booker. Timberwolves leading by 15. Williams from outside. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 38 points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Carrington misses the three. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Williams in the post. And then Williams slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And they're bringing you up close and personal from the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Nesmith. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Took him no time at all on that one. Towns has got 7 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Carrington. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, Nesmith. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game over Edwards. Nesmith can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Suns, Neesmith is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Wade. And it's Waters in at the 2.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Neesmith, the pass to Wade. And here is Neesmith. In the corner, Tate with it. And he banks in the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now here's LeVert. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this.
4 minute played. Keefe is checked in for the Suns.
We're doing all right. We'll get him.
It's Williams, high post. Here's Nora. Oh, offensive interference. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Pritchard passes to Santos. Booker outside. Off target with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
On the wing, Williams. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Williams has got 46 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A nice shot by Booker.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter he has really been the man.
Pass to Williams. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Pritchard passes to Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Williams for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Williams has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Pritchard. Taken away by Williams. And another one. That gives him 51.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Santos. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Santos has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And regaining their momentum against a team that had already beaten them once on the year. This win will make it 1 apiece to tie their best-of-3 season series against the Suns.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Williams.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry
made
the
this shot
load
out of a brain check.
Timberwolves passing it around. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Booker with it.
I made one for this.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Green chicks in the chat, man. Green chicks.
And an intentional foul right there.
I need a tough frame.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Green check, man. Green check.
Here's Williams. Launches it. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
That's what I'm talking about. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, So today we're going to be talking about we're going to be showing you how to request a trade in NBA 2K25, right? So what we're going to do is step one, right, is go to My Career, the tab, right? It's the same. So today we're going to be talking about
after winning the NBA Finals, we're starting the second season of our career, but up against one of the best teams in the league. It is not going to be easy. Let's start the game off with the deep.
Guys, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I played for this sorry-ass Wizard. I thought I could shots, okay? So it's hard for you to even hit, okay? I mean, let's look up. Can we even look at our standings? Like, is that a thing in there? Like, it's shit unrealistic. Even make it into the damn, we suck. It was a good team. We could hit it and then put it in there. But as of right now, there is no trade button, okay? At all. They got this dumbass feature where you're doing fucking dynasty bullshit, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, bro.
The ask for a trade tab here. But I think this year you can be traded because the 2K concept with the dynasty, you need to stay on the team to build a dynasty. So I think they removed the trade option, and that's it. Now I'm on the second season. I will play more, and if I get an upgrade, I will make a new video. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.
You ready to rock?
You still watching a live stream? How many points you think he's gonna win by? I know he's gonna win. How many points y'all think he's gonna win by? What color jersey should I wear this time? I'm looking at these. These pretty tough. Should I wear these or some black ones? Or the blue ones? Oh no. Here we go. Yes. Like a shoe.
Get ready to light up the
But yeah, hope y'all enjoy y'all night. Hope y'all enjoy y'all night. Hope y'all enjoy the live stream. And
the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas. Just a stone's throw away.
I gotta go crazy on this stuff, man.
So the Nuggets with the tip, and we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. They've got Dillingham, and it's Hunt in a power forward. Williams' shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Christie. Here's Hunt. Porter from outside. He buries it from three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Kept alive. Gobert finds Williams. Offline from the top of the key. Williams has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the second free throw is good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Takes the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Porter. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. For 3, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Christie, guarded by Edwards. And again, it's Denver missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Williams from long range, buries it from 3. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Dillingham, no good.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He had 65 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. Wants a few moments to regroup with his players. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last
Still
time.
watching off doing good. Doing good. If y'all like me, comment. Please like and comment. I hope y'all enjoying the live show right now.
Minnesota leading by 10.
They're going crazy.
On the court for the Nuggets. Isaiah Joe is out there with Dillingham. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Hunt in at the 5. Williams.
Going crazy for you right
punches
now.
it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And again, Denver no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Can you give us a space? Can you give me a space? Appreciate you, my boy.
Inside.
Appreciate you.
It's stolen.
I see you fucking out.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
I try to
the
do
paint.
nice shit for you.
Shoots from the block. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Dillingham with the bucket. It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought
Ooh,
is,
shit, I broke him.
And Williams
I'm telling you, I'm on a different level right now.
What a sick crossover
This shit is
right there.
crazy.
Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Dillingham. Oh, it's blocked
I'm
by
on a
Williams.
different fucking level right now.
4-3.
It is crazy.
Hunt grabs a miss.
I'm glad you know,
Denver
bro.
has gone 1
Glad
for
you
3 from
fucking know.
downtown here in the second. And the basket by Joe.
well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Outside, Williams.
He used to play for this. He getting built in ass.
A minute 29 left in the second quarter.
We
Can't
trying,
hit the
I was trying to
turnaround
pump for
jumper.
it.
The Nuggets have gone 3 for 7
Not
here in the
that
second
thing,
quarter. Here's Dillingham. And he banks in the layup.
It made me go.
Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
So both teams making some changes here. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
Coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting, a high flyer.
Yeah, you know he really wants to perform this year.
You're
It's
doing
going
live
to come down
stream.
to the wire to see if he
Like
gets
it
into the
coming.
contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you
Appreciate
don't
you.
want to
Appreciate
miss.
you. If you got 2K, we can
And
play
so
one
Porter
day.
will bring
man.
it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10, their last encounter was in Denver.
They were able to pull out a
Yeah,
win last time
drop a
because
like
their
and comment.
bench came up big. It's so
Appreciate you.
important to have
Thank you
depth
for
on
watching
their
the live
roster.
stream.
I think sometimes the bench can make or
Like and
break you in
subscribe,
a
yeah.
particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Pure from three-point range. Williams has got 25 points.
Adds to their lead.
Trying to make my mind. Somebody else.
7-second difference between the shots.
He works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Denver shooting their 6th
Maybe
attempt at
nice
the charity
with it.
stripe of the
Maybe
game.
nice with it.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the
I'm
line
not
this
gonna
quarter.
nice with it.
Three-pointer.
Maybe nice with it.
Up in time. Oh, it would have counted it had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Nuggets.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Williams. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Denver. Hunt's got 4 rebounds now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Bryant, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Here's Williams. Hunt grabs a miss. Hunt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter against Bridges. Porter pass to Hunt. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's take a look now at some numbers for him. Minnesota leading by 8. Outside, Williams. Rebounded by Denver.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And here's Porter outside. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Welcome. For people that watch the live show,
that one no good. Nuggets trail by 11. To the left wing.
Need to point you after them to drop. For the game over.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously, have the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here's Porter outside. Gets the trifecta. Porter's got 6.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Towns. Outside, Williams. From deep. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Dillingham. Williams defending. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Porter's shot is off.
Just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Christie. From the arc. It falls. 5 in the game.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Outside, Williams. Buck grabs a miss.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
To the inside. Dillingham with the bucket. 16 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Williams. Pocket 6. And the shot counts. And it's a chance for a 3-point play. Some changes for Minnesota. Howard's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and LeVert subbed in for Edwards. Minnesota shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Nuggets trail by 11. And stolen by Williams. And there's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, this adds the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And looks like an elite.
Give me a thumbs up for that shot.
One of the trickier
I like how I'm playing.
But it would be hard to argue against the call.
My players
it is really difficult.
Hey, all bad games.
Out.
Cooking. I don't know what I'm cooking, but hey, it's taking enough for everybody.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Christie. Rebound Minnesota. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
On the court for Denver. Isaiah Joe is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Toppin. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Williams' shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but those inefficiencies on the offensive end are You've got to move on to the next play.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Joe. Gordon with it. Here's Dillingham. Good on the 13-footer. Dillingham's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
Welcome.
Denver has gone
I'm
over
Marquis
3 here in the fourth.
If you're new to joining, welcome.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Williams on the wing. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Nuggets making a change here.
Substitution report. Substitution report.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. And again, it's Denver missing. The Timberwolves lead by 14. And it's Williams off the drop.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Hunt. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. An open look for Porter. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Williams. Driving to the basket. And Williams punches it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
And I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Down low. And stolen by Gobert.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all the night.
And they add to the win column their 19th victory this year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for D.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Fires for 3. Joe grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't.
Gordon, the pass to Smith. Outside Joe from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Clark is checked in for Smith. Denver has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Gordon, right side. And Gordon with the big finish. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Howard, the screen. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 53 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Jacks up a 3. LeVert with a rebound. And it's Williams off the drop. Another bucket! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.
I want to say thank y'all for watching the live stream for my last game. Probably a lot of bother.
From making it this far into the tournament.
A different game, though. Thank y'all for watching my live stream.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Good night, and y'all sleep well. Hope y'all enjoy your night. Be safe.
Thank you for
And Shania, if you watching,
so long, everybody.
and or if you do see this or hear this, I love you, miss you. I know we have our ups and downs, but she's always my favorite person. And hope you were watching. I hope you liked the live stream. And yeah, good night. And always love you. Wow.
You earned that one.
Good night to the people that was watching. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Another person that's joined, so I'm gonna say it one more time, but I'm gonna make it short though. But thank y'all if you new, or if you just joined, thank you for watching, or thank you for joining. God damn, more people that joined. But like I was saying though, if y'all just join or join and watch the live stream, thank y'all for watching it. I appreciate y'all for watching live stream. Like, subscribe, tell y'all friends about it, like, subscribe, and yeah, hope y'all safe, enjoy y'all the rest of y'all night, and I'll be live streaming tomorrow with a different gameplay called the Zombies, and yeah, so if you hear this, see this, like I said, miss you very much, I love you, know we have our ups and downs, but always and forever my favorite person, my soulmate, and yeah, I love you, and love the people that are watching. Thank y'all, and yeah, y'all be safe. Like and subscribe. Love. Subscribe. Like and subscribe.